When I think of creativity, I think of the essence of God's paintbrush or power tool or megaphone. It's your ability to make something out of nothing. But it's never nothing, because in the beginning there was supposed to be nothing, a void. But there's never a void. There's always something. And creativity takes that something and expands it, molds it, fires it up, heats it up, chisels it. To me, that's all what creativity is. It is the creative will of the essence of the soul, the spirit that's within all of us. My name is Christy Robinson, and I was born in Denver, Colorado. People put people in boxes, and that's challenging. It's challenging for me personally because I was one that did not like to be put in a box. Take a moment to think about it. Putting a person in a box, closing the lid, you can't see them. You don't see what's happening on the inside. And I can imagine being in the box, it being dark and not connected. And so for me, being in a box limits one's ability to be fully expressed. And I am that one that you put me in the box, you're gonna see one side of the box is gonna ebb, the other side, and it's gonna explode. Now, sometimes things germinate in the box. And so I'm grateful for the initial boxes that I was put in, because when you don't know any better, you do wherever you've been placed. But as I've gotten to grow and know myself, I know that I outgrow the box pretty quickly. When you don't know who you are and you're not aware of the masterpiece that God made when God made you, independent of everybody else on this planet, and you don't know what the depth of what God did when God was knitting you in God's womb, in your mother's womb, I believe that people are lost. They're trying to find themselves. I tell you, now I love the superheroes movies and stuff and the comics, but my favorite is the X-Men. And Professor X seemed to have, he had this total capacity to empathize so deeply. I see more than one Professor X. And I always imagine, wow, what it would be like for, Professor X has Xavier's, School of Extraordinary People, or C. Ray, Pastor C, or Pastor C8. I got 1,000 names. Even Big Sweet, my juke joint name. But I always imagine a place where we could just come and develop all that's in us in a safe space. My goal is when people leave the creative life experience, they know who they are, they have an idea of all that they have within them to address whatever they're being drawn to conquer, develop, birth, manifest, whatever that is. They are clear. They're not second guessing themselves. And if they do, they know they can hop back on the line, because we all need to be encouraged. But that's what I desire. When they go out, they are clear about who they are, and they can go and do what it is that their heart and soul has been calling them to do. Because I know what it's like to live in a temporary circumstance and make it permanent. Feeling like everything is hinged on this one scenario, or this thing that didn't work out, or this dream that was a flop, or this idea that blew up in my face, and using that to turn in on oneself and tear you down. Nah, not even necessary. is temporary. There's no finality, so you don't need to live in finality. When things are infinite, everything that happens is temporary. There's no finality. Death is not a finality. Divorce doesn't have to be a finality. People make those things that way. I know you're running. And I know you're running because you don't know what else to do. But there are things waiting for you to stop you from running and to give you everything it is that your heart desires, that you need. And so when you finish running, I hope you heed this call. Because running is just going to delay. It's just going to follow you and will continue to show up, whatever you're running from. But if you need some assistance in standing and facing, I'm here. I'm here now. I'm not going to run after you. Okay. I used to do that in my younger years. I used to run and, try to support, and they would drain me. So we in the realm of self-care. But when you're ready and you want to even just take a glimpse of something different, reach out. Because your feet and your legs, your body's going to get tired. And I'll be here. I'll be waiting for you. You were made for a time such as this right now. God saw so much to make you, you. And in making you, you, I have to just sit back in awe and wonder what else is there beyond what I see right here. What else is there? What else is in that eye? What else is in that heart? What is in your mind when you're sleeping and you're dreaming at night? Stepping out the box, it's risky. It can be challenging and sometimes even lonely. But I tell you what, it is always rewarding. Because you have to have that dwelling place in place for yourself to be able to refresh and renew, to connect with those that are in your home. Creativity, it's the alchemy behind being able to delve deep into who God has made us. God created us both male and female in this beginning. And in that, we have access to all things. We're through what we speak, through what we see, hear, all of our senses. I see this essence of creativity is just the outpouring of your soul's spirit to be able to manifest what is in you. And it can be earth, wind, fire, water, right? All the elements. Because we are the hands, the feet, the eyes, the ears of the Almighty Creator. That's who we are. We are the male principle, the divine principle of the atom, the whole. That's who we are. We do this work. We do it. And then when we're done with this work, we move on to the afterlife. And ain't nobody come back and tell us what that is, so we're going to leave that there. We'll get that's taken care of. While we are here, that's what we need to do. I'm an educator, and I've educated many children. And in that educating, I was called to ministry. So I started my education journey back in 1988 at Hampton University and graduated in 92 and became an educator. Now my heart always resonated with the stage. My heart always resonated with the stage. And so I've been doing musical theater ever since I was in junior high school. And so the stage, music, dance has always been a part of that education experience with children. So if I'm teaching social studies, we doing songs about the planets and stuff about the first settlers and all that good stuff. Schoolhouse Rock was clearly in my household and in my classroom. And then as I continued to, I moved to Atlanta and continued to teach at a fantastic independent school where the children are centered. I started to realize that there was more in me, and I was called to ministry in 2010, and I attended the Interdenominational Theological Center, received my Master's of Divinity, and started to understand how God was working with me in all of it, on stage, in the classrooms, all of it. And then, as I continued, I learned about a gift that was unearthed in me when my goddaughter was born. And I was there to assist her in a home birth, an unplanned home birth. In fact, two of the babies, my godson and goddaughter. And so that led to becoming a doula and supporting the birthing forth. And so all that mixed in a beautiful, beautiful mixing bowl, which has led me to Creative Life Unlimited, where production, my education work, my doula work, my supporting and guiding people in the direction of their dreams, their talents, and even sometimes going in and helping pull them out so that they can have a closer look at themselves. That is what has happened. And you learn that in a classroom. You learn how to go in there and pull out that homework, right? Come on now, why are you not giving me your best? Do you know what's in you? So that works there. And then your Master's of Divinity, I learned about all of these amazing expressions of faith, interdenominational. So we're all not separated. I'm learning the goodness of the ancients, and I'm learning about the denominations and their uniquenesses. And then I'm learning how to work with all of them and also stand with my own personal theological position. So I took a little bit of that. And all of those wrap up into divinely helping people birth who they are, as that process has helped birth me. And so that's what I do. As a creative life guide, I spend time with you to find out with you what your soul's purpose is. That's it. If you have a project or something and you need a creative thought partner, I'm your girl. If you're wanting to bring something to life in a production on a stage, or you want some writing done, I can help you tap in, give you some perspective. Change your words into truth, and then change that truth into love. And then maybe our children and great-grandchildren will tell, I'll be loving you until the rainbows run the stars out of the sky. Somebody's waiting for me to do this work. It's time. This time is now. And I know out of this, someone will be touched and will continue to work when I'm gone. So that's why now. We have an opportunity to shift all kinds of things. But we have to do the work. We have to do the work and love one another through this process. Loving you until the dolphins fly and parrots live at sea. Until you dream of life and life becomes a dream.